Hi darlings, and welcome back to Pass or Smash, new makeup edition. So, here in Pass or Smash, we talk about new makeup releases, primarily indie brand launches, and we decide if we want to pass as in buy bitch or smash, add to cart. So, let's go over the new releases. It's been a couple of weeks, so things have kind of piled up a little bit, but frankly, I'm trying to learn Spanish. And I'm trying to juggle too many things. I am not doing well at juggling. Let me just tell you. I got Rosetta Stone has a lifetime membership thing where you have access to like 25 languages. And so I'm trying to learn Spanish. So wish me luck. But yeah, I'm trying, okay? I'm just not juggling everything. So, all right, darlings. So let's talk about the new launches. There's a lot of things. So yeah. I have a new code, by the way. So I reached out to Christina from Gourmande Girls, and she gave me a code, and the proceeds are going to go to her animal rescue. I'm a hobbyist. Like it's an easy way to give back, but I'm just wanted to have a savings code for you guys so they didn't have to keep looking one up because I should keep a list, but I really just don't. So they have a new launch. Gourmande Girls has partnered with DoodlesbytheBunny once again to create a palette. And from what I was looking at on DoodlesbytheBunny, her Instagram, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time saying that. On her Instagram, she said that she created this palette and then Christina tweaked it. And yeah, they launched it together. So this is the Peach Perfect palette. I do already have it. I bought it with my own money. So this is a Peach Perfect palette. It's really pretty. I've enjoyed using it so far. I am doing a looks video with it. But there are 15 pans. There are 4 shimmers, like really pretty. Like this one's really shifty, very sparkly. Hello, you can see the shifts there. 4 shimmers, 1 satin shade, which is this one, which I still am trying to figure out how to use really. And then a bunch of mattes. So I'm creating a look with this palette now, but it is available now, obviously, because I have mine already. It launched a couple of weeks ago. It is $55.99. You can use a code on it. Yeah, it's available. My code is Garden. It matches like the other 2 codes that I have, which is awesome. Thanks, Christina. Garden, and then you guys can use that at checkout, and all of the proceeds will go to her animal rescue. So easy ways to give back, you know? And I was inspired to do that by Alicia Budget Beauty. If you didn't know that, like she is such a good human. Go follow her channel. I just love her. But yeah, she gave me the idea. I love it. All right. So obviously smash. I already bought it. It's here. So smash. Okay. Oden's Eye has released the Solmane 2 collection. And I say collection loosely because really it's a palette and then kind of a shade extension for both their highlighters and their blushes. So this is the Solmane 2 palette. This is their Moon Wish palette. So the first part focused, honestly, here's the deal. It looks a lot like some of the other palettes that they've been doing lately. The color story, I like purples and blues and yellows together, but it seems like we're getting a lot of that. Right now, I have the Christmas palette. I don't need this. So this is actually going to be a pass from me. Although I do think it's really pretty. I have the Christmas Eve palette, I should say. I have both, but the Christmas Eve palette has like blues and purples. And then I have Solmane 2, the first palette. And that also has like kind of that vibe. So with the blues specifically, but I'm going to pass. I think it's really pretty. I've seen some gorgeous looks from it. And as much as I would like to have it in my collection, I don't think I would give it the use that it deserves. Especially when I have the tones that I'm most attracted to in this palette. I do already have in other palettes. So I do think it's really pretty. That palette does retail for $32.90. And I do commend Oden's Eye. Their pans are small, but they do manage to keep the packaging is always gorgeous, but they do manage to keep their pricing lower. So $32.90 is still reasonably affordable for indie makeup in this kind of a climate. Like with inflation being as crazy as it has been, it's just kind of nice that there is something that is still affordable, especially for how many pans are there? 15 pans. There are 8 mattes and then 7 sparkly textured shimmers. So that is available now. And then with this collection as well, there are 3 new highlighter colors. Those are here. And those are $22.90 each. And then as well as 3 new blush colors. And one of those blushes is actually more of a topper shade. It's not like a normal, I say normal loosely, but like, it's not like a normal blush. It's more of a topper shade. It's that sparkly, shimmery shade. And that is there. I don't really need any of these. I like the ones that I have, but I just find that I don't really reach for them that often. Lately, I've been reaching for more like paletized blushes, just because I kind of like to mix things around. So this is also a pass for me, but I love their compact packaging. I think the component's really nice. And plus anything celestial in it, like it gets me. I'm like, throw them in and some stars on it and I'll be a schlore for you. Between that and mushrooms, I'm SOL. But yeah, I'm going to say pass. I don't really need them. So, okay. So moving on to the next thing, Cleona has revamped 3 of their previous palettes. So Cleona doesn't come out with palettes all that often. They really do like single launches, expanding on like their stained glass line and their multichromes, all of the single type stuff. But they do have some new palettes. And I guess these were palettes they had previously, and then they've now re-released them with updated formulas and color stories and all that. So these are the Paleo and Oceano and Archaeo palettes. So each one has 12 pans. Now, Paleo and Oceano both have 7 shimmers and 5 mattes. And Archaeo has half and half. It has 6 mattes and 6 shimmers here. The only one that it really interests me is Oceano. I think it's really pretty, and for whatever reason, and maybe it's because it is pretty, like it is the prettiest of the color stories, but that one's like $10 more expensive than the other ones. So let's see, Paleo and Archaeo are about $75 each. I know it's a splurge. It's a splurge. But Cleona is what I would call like the luxury of the multichrome world. Cleona, they hands down make some of the best multichromes, I think, ever. Like in the world, I think they are like the Da Vinci of the multichrome, okay? And those are $75. I'm not going to buy them. I'm not going to buy them. I don't think that the color stories are all that special, even if it is Cleona quality. But Oceano is really tempting. I think it's really pretty. I'm not going to buy it, but the color story is most intriguing to me. And Oceano is $82, just about, with what's it called? Conversion. It's about $82. Like they are available now. I'm going to say pass, but the one that I'm hypothetically, if I was going to hypothetically buy one, I would buy Oceano. Mainly because it's got like green and then the blues and then like very pretty sparkles. I don't know. I do think it's pretty, but I just don't need these in my collection. I do think they're really pretty though. But yeah, I'm going to say pass, but it's $82 for 12 pans feels like a lot. And people bitch about Inly Rain, but usually you get 20, for that pricing, you get like 21 shades. You get, you know what I mean? That's almost double, if not more than that. So pass. Okay, so Adept Cosmetics, speaking of quality shimmers, Adept Cosmetics actually has a new palette. So this is the Land of Ardra, and I forgot to look up what that is from, honestly. I don't know what it's from, but the packaging is very pretty. They're Adept, I like the component that they have. It's kind of like that faux leather, outside stitching, often metallic or texturized. I do like their packaging. The packaging on this with that embossing, that like floral, you know, like pink, like rose gold kind of exterior, it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I'm drinking a beer. It is 15 pans, which follows their more modern format. There are 5 mattes and 10 special shimmers. And in those 10 shimmers, 4 of them are high pearl holos. So they're like luminous pearlescent with hollow flecks in them. 2 unique high pearls, which are the marbled shimmers in there. There are 4 high pearl multi-dimensional shimmers as well. This is limited edition. I did not see where they would, like what the run was on it, but it is $75. It is available now. Here's the deal. The color story inside, I think that it runs a little bit neutral, but the mattes run colorful, and the mattes are just kind of all over the place in this. I do feel like I kind of like it, but I also don't like it because the matte colors that are in there, while they will work with the shimmers, I just don't think they're the most cohesive, and I like to use more than one matte in a look. And that's just my preference, but I am going to say pass, but I do think it's pretty, but it's not something that I'm going to buy. But the packaging, if you're somebody who likes to do like the mix and match with your Adept shadows, if I was that person, I would buy this just for the palette. And I know that's stupid because it's $75. But hypothetically, if I was going to do mix and match with those square pans like that and the Adept formula and all of that, that's a pretty one to do it with. But I mean, that's just me. But I'm going to say pass. But I appreciate the hell out of the component. That is real pretty. Okay. So DD Signature, if you remember a few weeks ago, they released that, like, I think it was 12 pan matte palette. And I don't know why it didn't dawn on me that, I don't know, maybe there's more coming. I don't know. But they now have a 15, I think it's 15 pans. Yeah, 15 pans of Shifty Duochromes here. Now this is the Signature Duochrome Book Volume 1. Volume 1 implies to me that there will be a Volume 2. So that is here. All of the different Shifty multichromes. I do think it's really pretty. Am I going to buy it? No, because I almost never touch an all shimmer book, but I appreciate DD Signature immensely because they still manage to keep their prices reasonable. So this 15 pan of all duochromes and shifty shades, that is $55. Yeah, $55 for those 15 pans. Now, if you notice there's other brands, and I don't want to throw anyone under a bus, but like it might be $85 for the same number of shades. So I applaud them, but $55. And DD Signature, I do really like their formula. I have liked pretty much all of the shades, all of the shimmer shades especially. Actually, no, I like both formulas. But yeah, it's pretty. I'm not going to buy it, but I do think it's really pretty. And I appreciate that it's, I do appreciate that it's affordable. And then they also have a single multi-chromes launching. Now these are $16.99 each. And there are 8 different colors there. I'm not going to buy those either. It's going to be a pass for both from me. I'm trying to be more selective. And sometimes I'm like, yes, add to cart, but it is not this day. Today I'm like, ooh, I got to pay for a birthday party. So pass, but they are really pretty, but pass. Okay. So Beauty Bay has a new palette and I just don't, when is Beauty Bay gonna give us a 20 pan grunge palette with high metallic shimmers? When are they gonna do that for us? Maybe a pop of neon in there? Sexy. I'm thinking like early 2000s club scene colors. Like, just hear me out, okay? You know it would be sexy. It would be so good. Instead, we get this mediocrity here. And don't get me wrong, I love Beauty Bay's their 20 pan format. Absolute favorite. They have a great matte formula. Their metallic-y shimmers are really good. Every so often they fall a little bit flat. When they have that high metallic shimmer on them, oh, bitch, I love it. But I don't think this is all that in a bag of potato chips. We get some greens. Less greens than you would think for a palette labeled botanical. And also less flower colors. Like the colors that are in here, they're basically peaches and then some plums. Like, you don't really get like the true botanical, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just kind of feel like this is mediocre. Like, they could have put, in this color story, they could have put like a periwinkle blue or like a cornflower blue. They could have done pop of yellow. There's a lot that they could have done that they just didn't do. Now, I do think this palette will, it will appeal to a lot of people because it is basically a basic bitch neutral palette is what it is. Now, I already have their Earth, I think it's Earthly palette, their 16 pan. I already have like some of their other palettes, so I don't need this. I'm going to say pass. But I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. I feel like this could have gone a lot of different directions, and I just don't like any of the direction that they went with it. So, pass. It is affordable. It's $22, by the way. So if this is up your cup of tea, I hope you don't feel like I'm ragging on you specifically. I just kind of feel like this from Beauty Bay is a little, you know, especially when historically their 20 pans have been really good. So, pass. Okay. Now, Inly Rain is sneak peeking 2 new palettes here. I think they're palettes. I don't know for sure. I actually think they're going to be smaller format palettes. So Inly Rain's they've been getting shit on for like the longest time about how expensive their palettes are, how many pans you get with their palettes, and a lot of people have been looking for more affordable options, okay? So I'm not sure if these are going to be a smaller format, and with that smaller format will be like, you know, a more affordable price point, because a lot of people have been looking for that. So these 2 are just kind of packaging sneak peeks with the fairies on them. This is, what are they called? Flutter and Flourish. We will see. It's still too early. I can't say pass or smash. I don't know. I'm curious about the artwork. It has a different vibe. It's more cartoony. And I have to wonder if they worked with an artist to create this instead of AI. So they also caught a lot of slack for doing that, for using AI. And I have to wonder if these 2 they look like stickers. Like the stickers from like the 90s that you would get out of those little machines. You know, the ones with the slots and you put the quarters in, and my age is showing. But they still have those. My daughter's obsessed with them. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know what's in store for us there. Okay, and then along with Inly Rain, MBA Cosmetics is also sneak peeking 3 new palettes. 3 new palettes. So here are just some packaging sneak peeks here. For the MBA, now this is the Desert Witch, Enchanted Echoes, and Wandering Soul. That's the artwork for there. So we will see. Those are going to be coming out at some point, and as soon as I know, you'll know. So I think it's an interesting choice to release 3 new palettes at a time. I wonder how big the formats are going to be. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Give Me Glow Cosmetics has some new, I have a hard time saying this, okay? These are Magic Slick pH Changing Lip Oils here. There are 5 colors, very sparkly. Apparently they change colors, so you put them on your lip and it changes colors. It says that they are comfortable, lightweight, and ultra shiny. I was stalking the posts, trying to figure out, I don't know, a release date or pricing, something like that. Did not find any of that. So they don't have that set. According to them, they have not set the pricing. But if you like the Give Me Glow formula that they had for their lip glosses before, I wanted to tell you that their lip glosses and like their several other products on their site were on clearance, and the lip glosses that are normally $10 are now $3, and there's a lot of colors still available. But I wanted to share that with you in case you like that formula, because they are more of a opaque formula in my experience, and their shade 1990 I really like. But those lip glosses were on clearance for $3 each. That's like 70% off. So I just thought I would share because while I was stalking their website, I happened to see it. So, but those are coming soon. We will see more about lip oils. I love that lip oils are having a moment. I wonder at what point, though, a lip oil overlaps too much with a lip gloss. Because lip oils for me have always been like more of a primer product. They've always like all day comfortable. Like it's like putting on a lip balm, right? But now we're seeing lip oils with color changing, and we're seeing lip oils that are sparkly. And I just wonder at what point a glossy like finish lip oil, because you know it's an oil, it has that like emollient shiny kind of a texture. At one point do we just start calling them lip glosses? Like what constitutes a lip gloss versus a lip oil? I'm just, you know, curious, because lip glosses typically have hydrating ingredients in them as well. So, you know, like as an average consumer, well, I'm an above average consumer because I like I'm more of like a collector, I guess. But for like the average consumer, are you going to differentiate like a lip oil versus a lip gloss? Because they're both fucking comfortable. They're both really comfortable. The only difference I would say is maybe a lip gloss may not ruin your lipstick, but a lip oil probably will dissolve a lipstick. So I don't know. Tell me in the comments below how you feel about that. I just kind of think that things with lip oils are going overboard now, and that we're now starting, I feel like there's overlap. So I'm just curious what your thoughts are. Okay, but I'm curious. I don't know what the price point is yet, but based off of how sparkly they are, I'm gonna say smash to these because I do think they're very shiny. I think they're really pretty, and I would be curious to see how these feel on the lips. So, all right, last but not least, Fenty Beauty has 2 new lip products. So I cannot believe that I never noticed that Fenty Beauty did not have a lip liner. And all of the time, in all of the lip categories that we've gotten from Fenty Beauty, okay? From that little like clip-on lip balm thing to their, like, what are they called? Their cheeky lip glosses and their lipsticks, and like, out of all these, we didn't have a lip liner? I'm so confused. I totally thought there was one, but nope. So they've released 10 colors in their traced out lip liners. These are $20 each. And these are basically like reds and browns and like some pinks there, including like a cool tone pink. $20 each. I think the colors are smart choices for the lip liners. But I'm probably not going to buy them. I'm not opposed to it. If I saw it on sale, I would buy it, but I don't need to spend $20 on a lip liner. I'm going to say pass. I just don't use them that way. But if you love lip liners, then here you are. Yeah, $20 each. And then they also have a new lip product. These are the Gloss Balm High Shine Sticks. So it's like a shiny lip balm. You know, it's like their Gloss Balm lip glosses, which are, by the way, fantastic lip glosses. Expensive. Like expensive for what they are, but they are fantastic. These are like a stick format. So this would never work for me. I live in Florida. It gets so hot. I could just see this. Like I would forget my purse in my car for 5 minutes. And I could see this like just completely melting everywhere because it's like that soft kind of formula. It's like the same reason I can't keep the Tarte ones in my purse, or like the About Face ones. Forget it. Like they're just mush, you know? I'm going to say pass, but I would not mind trying them. I would not mind trying them. Would I? No, I don't need them. I'm going to say pass, but I do like them. I like them. I am very tempted by that, but pass. Those are $25 each. That is the main reason I'm like, oh, $25. But no, we're going to say pass. Hey, my darlings, that's it for Pass or Smash. If you like Pass or Smash, please like and subscribe and all that other jazz. I'm trying to be more regular. I'm just not dedicated. It's, you know, it's been really busy, and I'm kind of over the busyness. When does school start? Are we there yet? No, I'm trying to just cherish the time with my babies. But anyway, I love your faces. Thanks for being here. I will have any information for you, as well as any codes that I can find to save you some money in the description box. I usually don't post links because I feel like the description box is like a dead zone, and most people in my experience, they just don't actually even look at it. Like they just go and like Google it themselves if they really want to look at something I mentioned. But anyway, I love your faces. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.